The Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto is a vibrant multicultural hub in Canada. We have a proud 3 decades history of serving our diverse community. We take pride in taking a leadership role in promoting and preserving the Chinese culture and heritage in the context of Canadian society. Over the past 30 years, our community-focused center has developed into a home for the West to meet the East and the past to meet the future, where people from all walks of life and ethnicities can come together, share, and enjoy our cultural diversity and artistic mosaic. The plan to build the Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto was started in 1988. CCC has taken on various challenges to build the center brick by brick to realize our dream of having a vibrant multicultural hub for the community. Over the past 30 years, CCC has brought joy, harmony, diversity, and a sense of belonging to many people and newcomers in the community, so they can proudly call Canada home. As the demography, tastes, and demands of our diverse community change, CCC is moving forward to keep up with the times. We require innovative thinking and new ways to outreach and satisfy the needs of the ever-changing community. We will continue to commit ourselves to cultural investments and to growing and empowering our young generations to carry on the legacy and mission of CCC with a new mindset. Together with a dedicated CCC team and your strong support, let's carry on CCC's legacy and put it in motion to reach new heights.
Hello everyone, welcome to our first ever virtual Canada Day celebration, presented by Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto, Canadian Multicultural Council, Asians in Ontario, the Legacy 150 Celebration Society, Scarborough-York Region Chinese Business Association, and Young Leaders Circle, a subcommittee of the Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto. My name is Terrence Yu, and I am the Director of Programs with the Young Leaders Circle. The Young Leaders Circle is a group of young professionals who are driven by arts and leadership with a passion for the rich heritage of Chinese culture. Through a series of curated events, our mission is to bridge the gap between traditional and modern culture. Without further ado, I hope you enjoy the show. Happy Canada Day!
Hi, my name is Jerry Zhu, and I'm the Director of Social Media and Membership at the YLC. Happy Canada Day!
Hello everyone, my name is Angel Zhang and I'm the Sponsorship Director of the YLC. At this special time, I hope everyone is staying safe, healthy, and happy. And I also wish everyone to have a wonderful Canada Day.
Hello, my name is Min Liang. I'm the Director of Finance with Young Leaders Circle. I would like to take this opportunity to wish you a happy Canada Day. Happy Canada Day!
Hi everyone, my name is Nala Tang. I'm the Director of Communications with the YLC. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Canada Day!
Hi, my name is Cindy and I'm the Director of Operations on the YLC. I hope everyone's having a great summer so far. Happy Canada Day!
Hi, my name is Atis Chow and I am the Creative Director of the YLC. Happy Canada Day! Thank you for joining us today to celebrate Canada's 153rd birthday. Today's event will be filled with different performances from various cultural groups and greetings from all levels of government. We hope you enjoy the show and can stay for the big drumming finale. As we open the show now, please join us for the national anthem. showcase of Canada's landmarks. I am very grateful to be celebrating such a beautiful country. Without further ado, please welcome the chairman of the Chinese Cultural Centre of Greater Toronto, Dr. Adrian Chung. Adrian has been dedicating his time and effort to the CCC for years. Thank you, Adrian, for your leadership and passion in building this community.
Happy Canada Day. Welcome to the Chinese Cultural Centre of Greater Toronto's virtual Canada Day celebration. Today is so special that we are getting together to celebrate this big day through the online platform. Like many July 1st in the past, today's event is a celebration of Canada's multiculturalism and diversity. We should never forget how precious and privileged it is to live in this great country that we proudly call home. The pandemic has substantially impacted every one of us since early this year. However, the adversity of the crisis has often offered us opportunity to learn, grow, and break through new dimensions. Despite the challenges we are facing, CCC continues to deliver services such one mass at a time, CCC Online Music Festival, and so on to the community in an innovative way. It's the largest Chinese cultural center in North America. CCC has more than 3 decades of proud history serving the community and playing a key leadership role in promoting diversity and ethnic harmony. CCC is a vibrant multicultural hub to provide a platform so everyone in the community can come to the center to join all the great events and programs. While we may be miles apart from each other in this difficult time, events like this has served as a bond to hold all of us together, help to keep our spirit up and to stay positive, become more adaptable and resilient than ever. Please stay with us for a series of performances by various cultural groups. Most important and special jamming session will take place at 1 p.m. On behalf of the CCC, I would like to thank the Canadian Heritage of Federal Government for the support. I would also like to thank all the performers who share their talents with us remotely. Please allow me to express my thank you to the organizing committee and all the volunteers under the leadership of our President, Andrea Chen. Thank you all for joining this virtual platform and continue to stay healthy and strong.
Thank you, Adrian. We know it is a difficult time right now for everyone, but what matters most is that we are all in this together. We now invite the Right Honorable Mary Ng, Minister of Small Business, Export Promotion, and International Trade, to say a few words before we roll into today's performance.
Happy Canada Day, everyone. Ever since I was a young girl, when my family first immigrated to Canada, this holiday has meant something special to me. It's a time to celebrate our home and the strength of our vibrant and diverse country, filled with people and stories just like mine. It's also an opportunity to spend time with neighbors and with friends while recommitting ourselves to building a better and stronger Canada with communities and people where everyone feels welcome. Typically right now, for Canada Day, we would be marching in the parade, or we would gather outside in places like the Milne Dam Park in Markham. But just like other holidays over the past few months, COVID-19 might change the way we celebrate, but it will not stop us from celebrating the place we call home and the values of diversity and compassion that define us. I want to thank our healthcare heroes and everyone in our community, our essential workers, and across the country who are on those front lines to help keep us safe, keep us healthy and supported. Your dedication and sacrifice is a true testament to Canada's resilience. As a government, we'll continue to be there for you, especially in these tough times. Whether you're a parent, a business owner, a worker, a student, or a senior. Happy Canada Day, everyone. And I know we're all celebrating in the love of our country this year.
Let's start our first performance with the Vietnamese musical group based in Mississauga, who will be bringing us a traditional instrumental performance. This group specializes in folk songs of the old imperial courts, using all Vietnamese traditional musical instruments. Following the performance, Member of Parliament for Scarborough North, Sean Chen, will say a few words.
Hello, this is Sean Chen, Member of Parliament for Scarborough North, and I'm so delighted to wish everyone at the Chinese Cultural Centre of Greater Toronto a happy Canada Day. This is a time for all of us as Canadians to gather and celebrate our country's birthday. And especially this year, we are celebrating our important shared values of care and compassion as we've grappled with the COVID-19 pandemic. In this regard, I'd like to thank and congratulate CCC for their incredible contributions to our community. The One Mask at a Time program that gave free face masks to communities in need, and as well the One Meal at a Time program that gave food to our seniors and other vulnerable populations. It is through the incredible hard work of the staff, the volunteers, and the entire board and advisors of the CCC that this incredible work was possible. Together, we can celebrate our great country and make positive contributions as the CCC has so ably demonstrated. Thank you for everything that you're doing, and once again, I wish you a very happy Canada Day.
Thank you, MP Sean Chen, for your continuous support for the CCC. Have you ever watched the Toronto Black Cat Dance Troupe? They are from the North America Taiwanese Women's Association. They will be performing a dance called The Girls of Marlin in bright and beautiful Taiwanese costumes. Following the performance, Member of Parliament for Scarborough Agincourt, Jean Yip, will be bringing us her Canada Day greetings.
everyone. Happy Canada Day. My name is Jean Yip Galai. I'm the Member of Parliament for Scarborough Aging Court, and I hope you and your loved ones are enjoying Canada Day today. And don't forget to practice the social distancing of 2 meters or more. I would like to thank the Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto for being so proactive during this COVID-19 times. It hasn't been easy, and they have been wonderful in really donating and getting volunteers together in putting together the personal protective equipment for many people in my riding of Scarborough Aging Court, as well as within the Greater Toronto area. Thank you so much. And today, on Canada Day, they have their annual drumming ceremony. So I hope that you'll all enjoy the drumming and maybe drum along too. Happy Canada Day.
As MP Jean Yip mentioned, our Canada Day celebration will end with a social distance drumming event. We hope everyone will stick around for this highly anticipated finale. The next performance will be brought to us by a Japanese Canadian who is on a journey to bring peace and harmony to people of all nations and generations by way of a small instrument, his harmonica. Please welcome 86 years young, Sid Ikeda. Following Sid's performance, we will be hearing a few words from the Minister of Seniors and Accessibility, Honorable Raymond Cho.
Hello, I'm Raymond Cho. As a member of a provincial parliament for Scarborough North, I am delighted to extend my warmest greetings to everyone participating in Canada Day celebration with the Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto. As we celebrate the birthday of our great nation, we are united together as a mix of many different cultures from all around the world. Let us not forget how fortunate we are to live in this beautiful, peaceful, multicultural country. This is a time to stop and reflect on this country of incredible diversity, inclusivity, and prosperity, and we as Canadians have built. As we look to the future, I hope and pray that we will achieve even greater things in the coming years. This year has been difficult, but together we are overcoming the challenges of COVID-19, and we are on our way to recovery. I wish to thank Dr. Adrian Chung and the members of the board for their leadership in organizing today's pre-recorded multicultural performances, as well as the nationwide drumming celebration via live streaming. I sincerely hope that everyone in watching virtually will enjoy today's celebration. Happy Canada Day!
We now welcome another dance group brought to us by the Laos Association of Ontario. They will be performing a traditional dance called Taidam Thampai. This dance originated from the northern part of Laos and is generally performed at the New Year celebrations. Following the performance, Member of Provincial Parliament for Scarborough Agincourt, R.S. Babikin, will be bringing us his Canada Day greetings.
Ni hao. Dear friends, it is my great pleasure to wish the Chinese community of Greater Toronto a happy Canada Day. Canada Day is a celebration of all things Canadian, including our values of inclusivity, democracy, and diversity. Unfortunately, we cannot be together physically to celebrate July the 1st. However, it is heartwarming to see the community come together to host this wonderful virtual celebration. Canada Day is also an opportunity to celebrate the contribution of Chinese Canadians to building Canada to what it is, the best country in the world. More than ever, we all benefit from celebrating a joyful occasion. I would like to thank all the organizers, including the Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto, for taking the time to organize such a joyful event and for giving the community the opportunity to come together safely. Happy Canada Day to all participants. I wish you health, safety, and prosperities. Sheshe.
Thank you, MPP R.S. Babikin, for reminding us that Canada proudly stands for multiculturalism and inclusivity. July 1st is a day to celebrate not only Canada, but also its diverse residents. So far, we've watched many unique performances from different cultural groups. Which one is your favorite? Maybe watching the next performance, you may have more than one favorite. For now, let's welcome the Russian dance group, followed by His Worship, Mayor John Tory.
Калинка, калинка моя, в саду ягода малинка, малинка моя. Эх, калинка, калинка, калинка моя, в саду ягода малинка, малинка моя.
Happy Canada Day, Toronto. Mayor John Tory here at City Hall, and today I want to wish residents across our city a very happy Canada Day. I say this often because it's true. We are so lucky to live in what I believe to be the greatest city in the greatest country in the world. And while I know many of us would have loved to celebrate Canada Day together in the usual event at events like the celebrations in Thompson Memorial Park or the East York Canada Day Parade I enjoy so much, I have faith that our city will still find ways to connect and to pay tribute to our great country. And we'll do it virtually. But I also encourage residents to do things that aren't on the virtual side. Show their love and support for Canada in real life by decorating your homes and your porches and your balconies and your front doors with Canadian flags, or by decorating your homes in red and white. And it's also a day to reflect on how we can strengthen Canadian values and truly put them into action. We believe strongly in including everyone in the opportunity that is Toronto and that is Canada. But making that a reality will require us to pick up the pace of change, especially when it comes to things like confronting anti-Black racism and discrimination and anti-Indigenous racism and discrimination. We need to make sure our city is a beacon of hope and equity and respect and opportunity for everyone. That is the Canadian way. But we still have work to do. Wherever people are in the city today, I hope we reflect on that the work we have to do together to make sure we can live up to the values that are the Canadian values and the Toronto values. I hope that people across the city will see Canadian flags flying proud today to celebrate our great country and our united effort as Canadians, especially right now to confront COVID-19. Now more than ever, we need a reason to celebrate. So I call on residents across Toronto, from Scarborough to Etobicoke to downtown to East York to Midtown to York and to North York. Celebrate Canada Day with all of your heart. We've come a long way in our fight against COVID-19 here in Toronto and across Canada. And I encourage everybody to do their part and to follow public health advice, especially as you celebrate today, so that we can come together and celebrate as one sooner rather than later. And so once again, on behalf of Toronto City Council, I wish you a very happy Canada Day. Stay safe and be well, and be thankful that we do indeed live in the greatest city in the greatest country in the world.
Thank you, Mayor Tory, and here's mine. Dear audience, I can't see you through the screen, but I'm sure everyone is displaying their Canada spirit as well. Next up, we have the Irish Dance Group, who will be performing their signature tap dance. Following, City Councillor for Scarborough North, Cynthia Lai, will bring us her greetings.
Hello everyone, I'm Cynthia Lai, your local city councillor from Ward 23, Scarborough North. Today, we gathered virtually to commemorate the birth of Canada, a beautiful country of wonderful people. This year, I'm happy to join the first ever virtual celebration, and I'm also happy to see the repeat of the unforgettable simultaneous drumming, celebrating Canada's 153rd birthday. And I hope the drum beats will touch our hearts as we fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. I'd like to commend the stellar leadership of the Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto in ensuring our community is safe with its successful One Mask at a Time campaign, raising over $160,000 by distributing non-medical masks to the most vulnerable, such as long-term care homes and senior buildings in the Scarborough area. Recently, CCC also launched a One Meal at a Time initiative by serving lunch twice a week to over 220 seniors in our community. Thank you to all the volunteers. I can't be more proud of the collective efforts and would like to congratulate CCC for being such an amazing community partner. 感謝大多倫多中華文化中心及所有嘅義工們對呢一次嘅疫情嘅付出。作為一個加拿大嘅華人，我亦感到自豪。祝大家國慶節快樂！感謝大多倫多中華文化中心和所有的義工們對這次疫情的付出。作為一個加拿大的華人，我也感到自豪。祝大家國慶節快樂！ Please remember to continue practicing physical distancing and wash your hands often. And join me in singing Happy Birthday, Canada. Happy Canada Day.
Thank you, Councillor Lai, for your continued support for the CCC. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank all our donors and volunteers for their contributions to CCC's One Mask at a Time and One Meal at a Time campaigns. We could not have done it without all of your hard work. For our next performance, the Indian community will be performing their traditional dance.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
During these unprecedented times, we are very fortunate to have access to virtual platforms to connect with our loved ones and participate in celebrations and events. Although we are all in our own homes, to me it still feels like we are all still together. I can't wait to celebrate the 154th Canada Day with everyone in person next year. Next, we have the Sunling School of Dance, based in Richmond Hill, who will be performing a mesmerizing traditional Chinese dance using umbrellas. If you watch closely at the very end, there's a little bit of a surprise. Following the dance, please stick around for an address from someone who has sworn in thousands of new Canadians, Citizenship Judge Albert Wong.
Happy Canada Day. It is so wonderful that we could at least get together like this and to greet each other and to celebrate such an important day in the Canadian calendar. I know that 2020 so far has been a very difficult year for so many of us. And that's why I think it's important that we take the moment to celebrate this day as our national birthday. And I hope that as you celebrate, that we all come to realize how important Canada is to all of us and to our families. I have the pleasure of serving as a citizenship judge and in the Greater Toronto area, and I get the honor of seeing so many newcomers coming to Canada and taking an oath of citizenship and becoming a citizen of this great country of ours. And they are full of pride, full of hope, and they have so much they can contribute to make our country stronger. So on this day, as we take a pause and celebrate with our families and our friends, sometimes remotely, I hope that we come to realize also how important this country is to us and our family. Before I leave you, I'd like to extend a word of gratitude and thanks to our first-line responders, our healthcare workers, our essential workers, who work so tirelessly to help us get through the global pandemic, keeping us safe, secure, and healthy. To all of them, I thank you for your great service.
Following, we have a classical Cambodian dance. The dancers will be dressed in brightly colored costumes and elaborate headdresses. They will perform slow and graceful movements in the dance. Please enjoy. Now, the Board of Directors at the Chinese Cultural Center would like to wish all the viewers a happy Canada Day, followed by our last performance for the day, brought to us by the First Nations Dance Company.
Happy Canada Day. Stay healthy and stay safe.
Hi, Scano. This is Rylan Bomberry and I'm Abby Carpenter. We are First Nations Dance Company. We would like to thank Legacy 150 Celebration Society, the Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto, and the Scarborough-York Region Chinese Business Association. And we are going to demonstrate for you one of our traditional dances.
first part of our entertainment. We hope you all enjoyed the different cultural performances which were showcased today. They all form the multicultural mosaic of Canada. Thank you to all the dance groups and individuals for their beautiful performances, and dignitaries for their meaningful Canada Day greetings. Now, the event that everyone has been anticipating, the drumming. You can join by clapping, stomping, or making noise however you want, wherever you are across Canada. Lastly, I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone for joining us, and we hope you all really enjoyed the show.
Thank you, drummers. Now I'm excited to announce the commencement of our preparation for the simultaneous drumming portion of our event, that's including you, here in Vancouver at 11 a.m. PDT. This year, 28 Canadian cities across 6 time zones will be drumming simultaneously. They include, at 11 a.m. local time, drummers from Abbotsford, Burnaby, Kamloops, Kelowna, Penticton, Port Moody, Prince Rupert, Prince George, Richmond, Surrey, Vancouver, and Victoria, BC. Joining us at your local time, 12 p.m., are drummers from Yellowknife, Northwest Territories, Edmonton and Red Deer, Alberta, and Regina, Saskatchewan. At 1 p.m. local time, we have Winnipeg, Manitoba. Drumming at 2 p.m. local time are participants from Burlington, Markham, Town of Oakville, Richmond Hill, and Toronto, Ontario, as well as Montreal, Quebec. Joining us at 3 p.m. local time from the East Coast are drummers from St. John, New Brunswick, Halifax, Nova Scotia, and Charlottetown, PEI. And last but not least, we welcome drummers from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, who are drumming at 3:30 p.m. your local time. Welcome everyone, we're so excited to have you on board. As we're getting closer to 11 a.m. PDT, we have a special message to share with you. So let's welcome back Global BC News anchor, Sophie Louis.
Thanks, Maria. We'd also like to encourage you all to join our call to support Canadian frontline healthcare workers by making a donation to the Frontline Fund at www.frontlinefund.ca. Now it's our privilege to have received greetings from our Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, bringing well wishes to the simultaneous drumming celebration and to everyone here with us today.
Hello everyone, bonjour à tous, and happy Canada Day. For starters, I want to thank Legacy 150 Celebration Society for organizing this virtual drumming event and for bringing us all together. Drums have been used for millennia across all cultures, religions, languages, and musical genres. And what better way to celebrate our diversity and show how united we are than by having a cross-country drumming event on Canada Day. Je sais que cet événement virtuel n'est pas exactement ce que vous aviez prévu au départ, mais vous nous montrez que c'est possible de nous unir d'un océan à l'autre. Et comme Canadiens, on a de quoi être fiers et il faut l'exprimer haut et fort. I know the past few months haven't been easy, but thanks to you and the hard work of our healthcare and frontline workers, we're going to beat COVID-19 together. And on that note, I hope you have a wonderful day and enjoy today's virtual celebration. Encore une fois, bonne fête du Canada. Happy Canada Day.
Thank you, Prime Minister, for those encouraging words and well wishes. All right, are you ready, Canada? Now please join us in the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Starting in just under a minute.
唔怕震㗎。
Canada Day, everyone. What an incredible achievement. We just drummed simultaneously from 28 Canadian cities across 6 time zones. Let's give everyone another round of applause for setting our very own Canadian all-inclusive simultaneous drumming celebration record. It was wonderful to see everyone's faces. Now, to mark this special moment, please look towards your camera and let's take a very special group photo. Don't forget to wave and smile. Show off your drums.
Global News Radio, 980 CKNW. Vancouver's News, Vancouver's Talk.
Thank you, CKNW 980, for coming on board as our exclusive English media sponsor. Now, please join me and enjoy a performance brought to you by Uzume Taiko from Richmond, BC. This performance is sponsored by Tom Lee Music.
Uzume Taiko. Say taiko?
Taiko.
That's a Japanese word for big drum. And we're going to show you how you can play a drum using things from around your home.
We just played you a song called Matsuri Taiko on our homemade student gear made out of a garbage can and a tea bin. And we teach hands-on taiko drumming experiences at our studio here in Mitchell Island in Richmond, BC. And hopefully today, we're going to show you all the possibility you have to play music on things around your own home.
To join the upcoming drumming celebration, you will need a drum and drumsticks. You may recognize some of these items as things you already have at home.
For drumsticks, you can use things you find around the house, such as wooden spoons. We have some spatulas, chopsticks, pencils. There's even some melon scoopers. We've got some scrub brushes here. You can use feather dusters. Whatever you like. If you want to make your own drumsticks, you can use an old piece of broom handle, a piece of bamboo pole, you can use dowel, you can even go to the music store and buy drumsticks if you felt like it.